All right, I'll call the meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Town water project. Well, that's moving right along. I think they did have a little situation today where they wasn't able to,
We welcome little tie-ups today.
tie in. Yeah, so I think that's the last tie-in, ain't it, Ben? We got one more. Oh, yeah, two more. Yeah. Yeah, still got to do the vault out north town right there.
We have it on the street.
Yep. Yep. But everything else going pretty smoothly with it.
Yeah, they're stepped up to crews now.
Yep.
So one and a half crews out there. They're starting to get done.
Yep.
Good.
All right. Get this Piercefield invoice in your stack right there. This is going to be for the jet back truck. And if we want to go ahead and make a decision to purchase that, I talked to the guy at the bank. They'll finance it for us 3 years. If the council would like to purchase that. That is something we will have to winterize or keep in a heated garage because it does have water in it and it has to be winterized with antifreeze to store it. But good chance we'll need it in the winter.
Where was the finance for?
It's not going to hurt, but it's right.
Who?
It's north Morgantown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It works. I mean, it's the truck they use it for. Every time we do something around town, it's what the truck they bring. So it's right now it's parked up there in our garage.
And Brad, don't you think that it'll almost like pay for the truck? I know there'll be expenses for the truck, but like you pay for the truck, we've used more than that for their services for this year, a lot.
Jetter.
So every time we have the back end now, that has the trigger end.
Yep.
And when we did the project, which we've already had to do, I know one of these over there at TNT, since the town did the project for the sewer and we ran that all the way to people's houses, we're having more issues that we're having to deal with.
With the trigger.
With the main line?
With the main.
Yeah. Well, we've had a couple issues, and well, we
Oh,
just
yes.
yeah.
We dealt with 5 months.
Yeah. We've had to have it out the lagoon several times.
GMT.
Oh yeah, we use it all the
The
time.
good wants to leave it small, it goes over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll pay for itself.
Yeah, there's no doubt we need it.
And then how about the heat? Tell about the heat, because you did look into that.
Yeah, it has to be heated, kept in a heated garage.
That infrared, that might be.
Oh, well, those are the heaters for the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if we buy the back truck, we'll have to have a place to heat it. If we don't heat it, we'll have to winterize it. And if there's a lot of water next to it, anybody knows that. We'll have to de-winterize it, winterize it.
I want to rise it again.
And in the winter, it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
But we only have to keep that part of the garage just above freezing, correct?
Yeah. That's why we was thinking about infrared heaters, because what they do is mostly heat objects and people instead of heating the air.
It won't fit in the garage we have now, will it?
Oh, no. It'll fit in the one we built.
No, I'm talking about the old one over here.
No.
No, just two.
It's
I don't think-
14.2 is the top of that one. Not sure that door.
No, I don't think it'll go in that door.
No, 14.2 is the top of that.
Yeah. I don't know if that door over there's about 12.
Well, it's probably if the dump truck barely fit in there, probably. Yeah. It's got heat, right?
Yeah.
I make a motion that we purchase this truck.
The sewer and water is going to share the cost of that truck. Yeah, we had it in the rate study in the sewer to buy a jetter of 25,000. So it was in that.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. I'll need permission to sign the loan documents on that. It'll be a 3-year loan. Anybody want to make a motion to approve that?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
DPW garage, we're kind of held up right now. We're just kind of waiting for the bank loan to go through, and Lee taking care of that, ain't you, Lee? Waiting. I think the title search is basically what he's waiting on.
Well, that's right.
And I sent those other documents to him already. He's got those, the funds that we're taking it out of. And,
You want pictures over there? I need to send you
yeah, we can
some
send you
pictures.
the pictures.
So for the opinion letter needs to, the email I got back from him today, had different interest rates. Do you know what the terms on the?
10 years,
So that's the,
5.5, wasn't it? Around $800, I think, is what I talked to him with about, roughly, you know.
So I can commit to that in this opinion letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to email you those pictures, and then when you do that, just send those, he wanted some pictures of the site, so I took the pictures for him. Is that okay?
That'd be great.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'll also need to get permission to sign those loan documents too.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Lagoon issues, the sludge removal. Actually, Brad and them has finished gauging the upper lagoon. They've been dragging chains out there, and the readings we got is we're really not in much. Actually, we're not in as bad a situation as we was in 2019. Yeah. You know, dragging it. So I think it'd be a good idea to introduce some bacteria out there and to get a bacteria treatment program going out there. And I think maybe by next year, if we remove the sludge next year, we'll be able to have reduced it at least by a percentage, 30 to 60% is what we can expect to reduce out there with proper aeration and
we'll wait on the president for that.
that. Yep. So that, I don't really know what that treatment cost. Yeah, we can price it. You can buy it in these little pre-made bags that dissolve, you know what I mean?
Can we go ahead and approve, like to get some of that, just kind of get that started out there, since they're already doing that?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the cost is, but, we just buy some additive. Probably, I can, look at that report. I don't know if that report actually said how often to add that, but, that's pretty easy to come up with. I think it's like every 3 months or something.
I can speak more on what we need to do for the price. That's in that together.
You guys want to make a motion to approve it?
So they're
Yeah, we can move up to a certain
I might have to bring
amount.
that to
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Who are you dealing with?
Right now, we have a very rich handbook that,
So, sludge removal, we all know it's a very costly thing. Just the upper lagoon's gonna probably cost us about a $500,000. If we're lucky. It depends on how we gotta remove the sludge. If we can de-water it, take the water out, remove the sludge. I don't know if we got enough field to put it on in one treatment. It's gonna be one of our problems, and we may have to see if we can get, set up some kind of sludge program where they come back every couple of years and de-water, de-sludge so much. But either way it goes, I'd say the town is probably going to have to apply for some type of grant to get that accomplished. And we're talking with Lori more about that as time goes on. We won't be eligible to 27 for a grant. Aeration system with B.L. Anderson, we're working on that, waiting on SRF approval. And as soon as SRF approves that, I'd like to go ahead and purchase that. So I need the council, I thought we already did it, but I need the council to approve the triple point quote for $86,349.23 was the quote. That way, as soon as we hear back from SRF, we can get that started. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks once we get them going.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That is the aeration for the lagoon. And smoke testing, we're waiting on them to get started. We got to wait till the ground dries out a little bit because it don't work very good in wet ground. So, you know, it may be a couple weeks before we can get that started. So I think we're going to ask for an extension from IDEM to give us a little more time on that. TV in the meeting room. We got a little estimate right here. Has everybody had a chance to look at this estimate for the TVs in the meeting room?
Yep.
One of these is for the deputy's room for security cameras, right? One of the TVs itself, right?
Yes, and that quote also includes adding a camera to the front of the exterior of the town hall.
Okay. Does anybody want to make a motion to approve this? Sharon, we going to take this out of what? Capital development or? Okay.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, I guess we can get them started on that, Brian. The crack seal machine, I think we approved that purchase of that crack seal machine, didn't we? Didn't I see that in the minutes? It was. Yeah, we approved the crack seal machine. One thing about it, we saved about $400 on it. So I think we've got the rubber in, but we're still waiting on the machine to get here. And as soon as it gets here, we will get started on that. Fan motor for the lagoon, or not the lagoon, for the lift station down here. Something went wrong with the air conditioner on the lift station's control box. So Brad had them come out and check it. They wanted $4,000 to replace it, $800 for a kit to rebuild it. So I went down there and checked it out, and the coils are burned out on the fan, the compressor fan. So to purchase that we need to approve the purchase of that. It was like $212 for the fan.
I'll make that.
I'll install it, and
I'll second it.
all in favor say aye.
Aye.
I think Becky order that, and it should be here in a few days. We'll get that thing going again. Mike Klein contract, I sent everybody a message about that, to get Mike to take care of that paperwork for the project. It's kind of involved in getting the numbers and the form in the right places. It's a little bit involved, so we need to ratify Mike Klein. Sharon, do you remember how much that was exactly? Yeah, for Mike.
For the grand total,
Yeah,
I think it was around 66,000.
was it? Okay.
66,000.
66,000. Is that total for Mike? I think that was total. Yeah,
I thought it was 5,000.
that's what I thought. That just that
I did
service was
too.
5,000. And then it was,
I'm talking about the total, I bet you were talking about.
yeah, the total project
So he'll be our administrator.
was 66, right?
Yeah, and taking care of the,
SRF paperwork.
well, yeah, and also the, Regan sign. He has
Yeah.
to do the wage.
Oh, yeah, he's got to do all the weight and all that stuff.
But I thought this was just about the 5,000.
Yeah, this is just for the SRF paperwork. Yeah, it's about 5,000, I think it was.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Community crossings grant, so I think we done got our money for that, $266,600, to pay for our road project. They've done started. They're got Marion Street done, I think. They're with the sidewalks is what they're doing now.
This is all sidewalks done by the end of next week.
Is that what he said? Yeah. Yep. So as soon as the sidewalks are done.
Marion and South Church.
Yep,
Correct.
Marion and South Church, and they're doing a fine job of it.
South Church starts at Elm Street, though.
Yes, yes.
Elm
South Church
Street.
starts at Elm Street on this project. That will, our share is $66,625. It's paid out of the MVH restricted fund. The utility clerk desk. Got that in the little back in here. Yeah, Becky's desk has some issues, and I tried to mount a thing up under there, but the working quarters where your hands can fit under there are fairly tight. So I got $1,000 back from the company that installed that desk, which is more than what we paid for the thing. And I got a Countertop Connections, that's who made this for us, to give us a quote on a new desk for Becky. It's $2,310. Actually, it's $2,310, and that is for Group 2 laminate. It's for the applied round over corner instead of having to cut that corner. It's just an applique for the front face, that round over edge,
Yeah.
like this. It's applique instead of cut like this. The other one is for $2,483, and that is for the cut corner, not the applique. And, there's nothing wrong with that applique front thing there. You know,
Is there?
no, you really don't even notice the difference in, for the $300, it's really just not worth it.
Yeah.
If I'd like to make a motion, I'll have them come out. That's to install that too, and to fix the supports underneath it, because the supports are not really supporting it that well.
You said we got 1,000 back from the other?
Yeah. The desk they installed for Becky in there. It's not old, but I made the company that installed it give us our money back.
That
Yeah.
you
They did a bad job.
Yeah, we weren't satisfied with the installation of that from the
Yeah.
get-go.
So, oh, they done did. They done did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already did.
they gave us more than really what they had in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, yeah. Yes. Yeah, no.
No,
It was
not
installed
that old.
poorly. Yep.
It's got some issues though.
I'll make a motion for the 2310 on the countertop.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, I'll get them started on that. Town hall, pave the rest of the parking lot. I'd like to get some prices too. But that's what was in the budget when we paved it, but it'd be nice if it was just a little bit bigger, stretch it out to the property line that way, and stretch it down to the property line that way.
How far does it go
It goes about another 10 feet that way.
that way?
Yep.
How
And
many
then,
more parking places would that gain us?
well, I haven't really measured that out.
We'd have
It
to
almost
measure
a whole nother car length going that way.
way.
Yeah.
We do need some better parking
Yeah,
there.
and it'd probably give us a nice row over here on this side, nice row on that side, probably a row on this side over here.
Melanie said that for the next, I think she said 5 years, she'd let us use the back portion of that. If we wanted to put gravel on it, we could use it for the town hall. But I don't know that we're gonna need it.
Right.
It's there if we do. She said.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys like, I'll just get some pricing on it,
I
see what
think-
it costs us.
Yes, I'd
We'll
like
bring it
you
up
to
next
do that
month.
if you don't mind to do that.
Okay.
Yep.
And the shelter house. So, we didn't get the DNR grant. So what that did was left us some money in that fund. And I had Sharon print out a couple of different models of these shelter houses that are available. So you got one here, it kind of looks like this on the front. This one here is a little higher priced one. This one here is $71,000. This is a pre-made kit that they'll send us, and we'll put it together.
This is one.
This, the second page, right there, you kind of got another one. It's in a pool, set in front of a pool. Basically the same shelter house. This is $58,000.
What size?
20 by 36.
Are they both that same size?
Both of these are the same size.
You called the company and you called.
Yeah, and this one's 58,000. We got some quotes in here somewhere. I'll take them out in a second. And you got another one that kind of looks like it's a long type pavilion type thing. That one was 66,000.
This is the concrete dwelling.
No. Yeah, we got to do the concrete. We got to put it together. This is just a kit that's going to land out there in pieces. And all of them come like that. If you want them to put them together, they'll put them together for you.
Gonna cost.
Yeah,
Private prices.
it's about just double the price and stuff like this.
Whatever that costs.
Yeah.
Cost and labor.
So, you can read through this criteria, and probably best if this one here is a little bigger. This one was 24 to 36. Okay? And somewhere in here, he's got a quote. So,
It's attached to this.
Yeah, it is in that.
is it in the first one? Okay. Miracle, Indiana. That is the company that's got the long one right here. All right? And these are all from Miracle, Indiana.
Yeah, I never did get that.
Okay.
But that was the price for the pavilion.
Yeah. There's a wood frame price and there's a steel frame price from Miracle, Indiana. So I had to give us 2 quotes. He thought the steel would be cheaper, but it come out the wood was cheaper on this one. Should have had a couple more quotes. Yeah.
I thought about trying out Lowe's and ours, if they have a package.
Yeah, they do. They look, kind of like a carport. You know, we had a nice shelter house down there years ago.
Yeah.
About like these ones we're looking at, really. Yeah,
I remember.
yeah. So I don't see those other quotes. Well, you guys look through these. I'll find them other quotes and send it to you. All right? And, we'll get back to this next month.
Yep. Sounds good.
Metron water system meters. Well, I think Jewel and Stacy had time to meet with Cameron, with Metron, and what you guys think about it?
I loved it,
I did too.
and I like the no moving parts.
With the ultrasonic meters?
And the system, like, I really think that Becky's gonna be able to have no problem with it. It's easier, so much easier.
It looked real easy to use to me too.
Yes.
And, I mean, we would be, of course, changing company that we've been with for a long, long time, but it's, the pricing is a lot better, and the system is a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the price difference was $42,000 just on the initial installation. And the price difference is $6,000 a month for a quick customer portal.
Right.
And the only additional charges I think we had with that is after 10 years, there's about an $8 a meter charge for cellular service, which is about $3,200 a year after the first 10 years.
Yeah, 10-year one.
But you got a 20-year one.
Yeah, I was gonna say 20.
And 10-year prorated, just like water. Yeah, same basically setup. And
And he said we could get new batteries, too, that
He
the
did.
23-year life, 23-year battery in those meters.
I think I'm a water tank.
Yeah. The meter, unless it's just a malfunction,
there's nothing to put on the tower.
there's nothing to put on the tower.
There's going to be extra cost.
And the training.
And the training, and sometimes
Yeah.
they put that on the tower, and then later on, they say, well, we're going to have to put another one somewhere else.
Which was more money.
They have us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that. This is all just
Yeah.
started like,
And it was $145,000, but we have $8,000 we found in another project that was left that we're going to use that to purchase meters with. And I believe he said that he went to his boss and got us a deal on the meters.
we did.
$335, so he got us the same price on the ultrasonic meters as we was getting on the regular meters, right?
My thoughts were that we just redo the whole system, that way every customer in town gets the same great service. You know, we're not hanging on to some of the older meters that, well, we know they have problems, right?
Yeah, it'd be for a total replacement of meters.
So what something like that look like for DPW to, like, I know, you know, like, would we do a section of town or something, one section of town at a time?
So we're 400 meters, so I say it'll take at least 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Or longer, yeah, or longer.
We have, you know, within August, I'll have maybe by late September, I'll have 1 guy, 2 guys on it full time to try to staff from there.
We're gonna run into.
We'll have to do 2 different services, 2 different companies at one time.
Well, they handle that on their end. I don't think it'd take that long. I think you guys can get it done in a month.
It's possible.
You know, I think.
I think we'll run into some old meters that.
Oh, well, yeah.
Turn off.
Yeah, you're gonna run into old standards. We didn't know that.
Too.
Yeah.
Shut off valves. That's
Shut
not
off.
working.
Well, in a perfect world, Yeah.
I'm just captain for that.
Yeah. Would the council like to move forward on Metron water meters?
I would. I'll make a motion to move forward on that.
No second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. All right, I will send that information to Lori, and then Lori will submit it to SRF, make sure it's acceptable. All right, Reed and Sons pay application number 11. Payment application number 11 is for $88,724.17.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And then we got app number 12. App number 12 is for $151,315.23.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. And the reason was, we missed it last month. And we got a change order from Reed and Sons. This is change order number 2 for the project, which is pretty good. We're going to increase the project by $13,795. That's the other change order that was approved. This one is for $13,795.92. And this is for the work they had to do right there at Sycamore and Highland. We had a little fiasco there in the ditch, where they unhooked the pipe that wasn't even on the drawing and found out that it's a necessary pipe.
This was 2 months ago.
Yeah, we had to get the fittings and change that and put that back up.
17,000.
Yeah. So they had to redig it all back up and redo it. And this is also for the hydrant there at Park Street, where we had to move that. So, anybody want to make a motion to approve the change order number 2 for $13,795.92?
I'll make a motion. I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Now we got a Fleece and Vanderbrink invoice here for $18,900. Cover the engineering cost for the project. Oh, this is for the paving project. Yeah, this is for the paving project. This is for the bidding assistance and the preliminary engineering on it.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The consumer confidence report, did we get that, Sharon? Get that in, because I didn't get a copy of it yet. No.
Well, we got off and we've already sent it to,
Did you put it in the bill? Okay. Yeah, he said he was going to have it ready, but he never sent me a copy. All right, so we got that. Well, we are having an audit from the State Board of Accounts. And for the year 24 and 25. And then we're going to have a federal audit as well. The total cost of these audits is going to be between $65,000 and $71,000. And they'll be paid from the December property tax.
A lot of money.
course, the utilities will have to pay their own, and last time that utilities went about $6,000 or $7,000, wasn't they? They was, I mean, I say only about, but yeah, it's still. The federal audit was like 40-some thousand dollars, wasn't it, Sharon? 46,000, top end, 33 to 46 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
$986 a day or something.
yeah, it's gonna take them 4 to 5 weeks to finish up the job. They've been here for several weeks now already, Sharon, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Minute meetings. Nah. Yeah, you said there was a correction in here.
Yeah. And I had it for April, not
For the,
April.
yeah. Says May instead of March.
It says April, I think. It should be.
What is it, April?
Maybe it
Yeah, yeah, it says April.
should be.
Yeah.
May.
Anybody want to put in the minutes of that change?
I'll make a motion to approve that for change.
No, second.
All in favor, say aye. Town council meeting, this is for the special meeting we held. Anybody want to make a motion to approve those minutes?
Make a motion to approve those minutes. I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Yeah, I got the claims docket here. I want to make a motion to approve the claims docket.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Payroll.
I'll make a motion to approve the payroll.
And I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Got the bank reconciliation.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
There's no part board report.
Okay.
Was that due to, just attendance correct, that you know of, or we didn't have part board meeting?
Yeah, I was due to short terms. I'll make,
I've got an invoice from Piercefield though, here, separate, over there on the side, to get on the docket. This is for $1,890, and this is for the work that was done on Pine Street to finally solve that fiasco over there and got that taken care of.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Which it's $1,890, but we had approved $4,000 to make a repair over there to fix it. But we found the problem, and we don't have to do that now. So,
should be in good shape.
Good.
yeah. I don't think we got any adjustment this month.
No, no adjustment.
Wow. Ryan, what do you got?
I'd like the council to take into consideration my recommendation to hire Paul Henderson in our vacant full-time deputy marshal position. Paul's a 2012 graduate in the Law Enforcement Academy. He's been a certified instructor since 2015. He's a defensive tactics instructor in both level 1 and level 2. He had 6 years of experience as the detective sergeant at the Brown County Sheriff's Department, specializing in narcotics, and spent 3 years as their chief deputy. He has all the training to be a crash reconstructionist. He has his drone pilot license. That's kind of just a brief overview of the many 2,000 hours plus that he has in law enforcement training. So I would ask that the council go ahead and hire him into that position at the pay of $31.25 an hour.
I think you can have too, the council did meet with him in executive session at 5:30 before this meeting and learn even more about him than what I shared with you. And yeah, I'm sure that time spent with him factors into your decision as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be a big plus to Morgantown.
I'll make a
Want to make a
motion.
motion to approve these? Okay, you have a second? I'll second. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
And that will be one of the increase, the compensation for everybody.
Yes.
Now, when you go into the salary ordinance,
Yeah.
do you want to make that effective as the date of hire, that salary?
Yeah, at the date of hire.
Okay. And is date of hire today,
Yeah, I think the
right?
today. Yeah. What deal is down here, we're at 30, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna amend it to 31.25?
Yes.
Okay.
Then the final thing is if I could get the council's okay to go ahead and purchase body armor and uniforms for Paul so we can get him up and going.
That's fine. I'll make the motion to approve that.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Well, you doing, Ryan? Brad? What about you?
I don't have too much tonight. I have a price, a quote for insulation spray for the new DPW building at $15,398. So $15,000. That spray the whole entire thing.
Rust it
2
off.
inch, yeah. That's 2 inch thick. That's pretty decent. We went out for 3 different quotes and come back. So when we do decide to get approved, we'll go ahead and just get this done.
Yeah. We tried to get some other people to come out and give us a quote.
2 different people and then nobody showed.
Only this guy here showed up.
This guy dropped from 17.5 to 15.3.
Yes. Which is a good price.
But I have that, so let's do that after everything's set down, we can do that. I also have a meter that I like to purchase, if not this time, soon, is a hydrant meter. So a wire loss is out there, with no much flood. The hydrant meter, anybody comes in the town want to use water, we can put it on there and charge. Right now, we don't have it. So people come up to hydrants, it's crap. And we don't know where it's going. This way we know where it's going on, so when we do a lot of flushing, I know how much water I'm using, so wire loss will know where the water's at. It'll help the wire loss.
So when we met with Metron, they may be able to do something like that for us.
He did mention hydrant meters, but I
And definitely like,
It will be no different from this right here, because it will be no different from this.
It's just basically something screwed onto the hydrant. It's got a little water meter on it. and
that'll read like to our system, to the office.
Oh.
We go with the other.
Well,
That'll be as like one system.
I don't think it's going to be the same thing as doing that. You're not going to know where it's coming from. This is exactly where it's coming from. Put it on. But the
Yeah.
total wire loss and this wire loss is 2 different.
you can't sign an address because it'll be used in a hydrant.
Yeah.
It'll be just like a manually red thing.
It's a screw on the hydrant and it feeds out. So if somebody comes over here outside town and pops one of the hydrants, you're not going to read it. Even with the meter, you won't read it because what's going to read is wire loss. We know where the wire loss is because we're using it right here. For this.
How much was them meters, Brad? Was
It's 1,400 bucks.
1,400 bucks? Yeah.
But I'm telling you, to control our water loss.
I'd like to ask see if Lori, if we can pay for those pay for that out of the contingency fund.
Whatever things. And I'm not saying that's something that we should put on board. But yeah, Joel, like I was saying, it's different when you're kind of hiding it and doing it. The system's not going to read it. It's just going to show that we're using it.
Because it's just on there.
This way, like when they use it, we know we use it.
We had a pool company that asked if we had one because
They want viral.
they're going to get our water. They're going to get the water from us and fill pools with it.
So it's worth it. Just something.
Yeah.
And one more thing, I need to need 2 loads of 8s and 3 or 4 loads of 53s, depending on how it goes. That's what the building.
Go up there to the building, bring it to grade.
Make a motion to approve that.
Oh, but 2 more loads of 8s, you'll get the driveway all the way out. Then the 53s are inside.
Yeah, to get it breaked. I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
So I,
Yeah, we'll check in on that meter because,
it's worth it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to at least like touch base with him to see what he said, because he was talking about all that. But I told him that there could be potentially some meters on the outside of the house that could be part of the.
They might sell it like this, it'd be the same thing.
Yeah.
They might sell you.
well, yeah, I think those meters are the ones in the 2 big pits. And I didn't know if Brown County's, one of those meters is ours and one's Brown County's, correct? So, those meters right there are probably $4,000 or $5,000 a piece. About 4-inch meters, ain't they? Yeah. So, we'll have to see how we want to fit those into the system. Since, we just put new meters out there. Lee, you got anything? Anybody got anything? Public? Okay, go ahead.
Water in this.
Yeah,
I was here several years ago. Jill, Lorraine, Jeremy, came by the house, and the water that comes out of my basement goes to my neighbor's house. Anything? No, nothing. I called back 2 months ago. My phone working there. And I said, hey, you know, you need to go to him. And she said, really? I said, do you know anyone there that if they could find a busted, broken storm? I just know that's what the water is coming through the north and also the east side of my house.
You're 100% right. We found it last week. So,
You did find something?
we found
She said, no,
we found something on the prints. That's going to fix your issue. And me and Joe went through it last week.
yeah.
where's that? Where's that?
It's behind us.
It comes down to 10-inch, ain't it, Brad?
12-inch.
12-inch?
They capped it off in the last, when they did the last project.
Yeah, it's capped right off in the middle of Pine Street. It used to cross, there's now a drain that crosses under there. It was the old drainage system that used to go through there, probably dumped out in the ditch right there years ago. But, yeah, it's on the drawings anyway.
One time? Or
Yeah, it's above the line, but it's capped it off. So, me and Joe have been working on planning it.
and where is it out?
So, where it shows it's broken at is the middle of line. But it's behind the house, it goes to the user.
It goes over to Highland.
See, I figure somewhere right in there. That's why, so, when we talk. We'll be back and put it in my yard. That's what, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, this is just horrible, guys. The mold and the mildew is just getting, you know, and I've got a tree coming through where my culvert is, that over in 2008, when we had a 7-inch of rain in a short period of time, this is ridiculous. I mean, just gushes. And then even on the north side of my house, my dad had an original, probably about a 3-inch drain when they built the house before they put the sun up in to discharge out. And he had taken a shovel or some kind of handle and put it in there in the cement wall. The pressure was so hard against the north side of my house. It blew that plug out. I want to sinkhole around. And I thought, calling some, you know, Roger maybe somebody to put it on 360, or bring in a load of dirt, this and the other, and, grade it off, that's not the problem. It's down, if we say it's busted.
There's a line right behind your house that you don't believe it's causing most of the problem.
Yeah.
So if we get
And
that,
that's Larry too.
Well, Larry's kind of got his own little swamp right there by the alley.
Well, it should be 16 days to be able to mow on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I have to meet her, I did probably mower, finally last week, I was able to push them all on the sidewalk because of that water. And it's all coming out of my face.
I think it's all us.
Yeah.
We make it all over.
Yeah, mine's not coming. Every time I see that, you come down and take a water truck, like, every 26 seconds. One time it was coming on every 17 seconds. My pump turns on. Every 17 seconds.
Yeah. I hope you got it back up.
I do, but now I need it.
Yeah. I got one that does that too when it rains real hard. Yeah. I mean, it almost runs continuously.
But you guys, you have seen.
Yeah,
There's our friends who know for sure that it's cat. Is it what the problem is?
the only way we can tell is dig a hole in it.
When will I start on it? When was it done? 2022, correct?
This has been out before that.
So it's not that.
That might be part of it, but you remember
Yeah.
what I said, we just put another weapon in line. And still, I would every day you come by there and look at my neighbors, see how much mine is coming. Yes, my gift. Sometimes the world need to take Larry's house, my house, and drag it out, and put a tile right in that. That's not the point. That's coming through my face.
Yeah, well, it's got that old ditch out there in front, and they put pipes in the ditch now, and they control the water that goes into them through manholes, or the water inlets. But see, before that was like a major elevation difference right there with that ditch cut, and water from not just above the ditch, but all the way down to the level of the bottom of that ditch could get into it. But now it's reduced to just the water off the road or the water off the sidewalk. They've got to find the inlet and to get into the ditch. So I don't know if that's part of the cause that a lot of the water that wants to get into that ditch and go into the storm just can't get in the ditch
You
anymore.
look at Highland Street, you take north of Main, you take Highland all the way to Hills Boulevard. All that water comes down to my corner. And then you take the airway
Yep.
addition, from that creek. Everything's coming to my corner now originally. My ditch in front of my house.
Yeah,
Went all the way around to where my neighbor drive. And then you cut down the alley between Van Mace's house
yeah,
and Tanya and Chad, and then eventually in South County Mama. That was fine.
yeah,
But since building on the road and building up the sidewalk, I never had water that you guys. I used to live in it when I was a kid. All the water is running down my sidewalk or
Yeah.
where my mailbox is.
yeah.
So either, building up the road, or there's some problems.
Yeah.
Coming in the north and east side of my house is just like it's a river over there.
Yeah.
And it's nothing that I'm not put in addition, I'm not built, I'm not done. And I love it.
Well,
Do you have any idea of when you guys would?
We're going to start trying to figure that out soon.
yeah.
I'll
We're
talk to you tomorrow, and we'll walk over. If you say that back before, it's still doing before that was fixed. That's how.
Yeah, I think,
I used to have Kyle come in the house and sit in the kitchen. Like, listen, you're behind. I go, okay, 1001, 1002, 1003, and I go to 15. I said, there's behind him. And at that time, Kyle, I don't know how many trips Kyle was working at the town at the time, worked out in my basement. Couldn't believe it. I could not believe the water coming from my coal units. And also, at selling my house with my son.
Well, we're gonna try to figure out what's going on over there.
I'll be by.
Yeah.
But I thought that was gonna fix all the issues with both you and Greg. But it sounds like
Plan probably fine. Yeah, no, nobody ever did anything.
Yeah.
Or even jail. Nobody didn't follow up, nobody ever.
They're really working on it. They're
Yeah, we're working on it. We may just try to dig it up over there and punch a hole in that thing and see what happens.
I think north of me, north and probably east of me, there is a storm cloud. You know, it's in the alley, or it's all the way up by Georgiana County. At one time or another, they have come through or drop a storm tropical. Because it's been that way since in part of Ohio. I've got somewhere between new sidewalks going in, new sewer lines going in, and the road, and the new this, and the new that, all that they have come through. That's why I call that consent. Is there anyone that you guys have? Do they report things to you if they see it? Well, this is she said they did. The reason I know it's not accurate. Sorry, Jim. When he was on, and I came home from work one night, where my sidewalk is, the sidewalks. My dad, in 1947, I took one of the ceramic, tiles down south into the ditch. When I got home from work, exactly that tile, they had filled it into the dirt and they poured that sidewalk without running that into the ditch.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be covered with dirt.
Yeah.
So I know that they don't monitor reports when they come through this.
Yeah, I definitely think when they closed the ditch up over there, it contributed to the problem. So we're going to be looking into it, digging in around over
As
there.
far as this project goes over, how that went as far as kind of oversight of these guys and their workmanship?
we have Lee that's reporting to me and Joe most of the day. And he's on top of it. If there was something out of sight, he talked about it. If there was something that right, he told me, hey, we with this, and I need to put it on. So
Yeah.
we don't have that issue.
They've actually done a pretty good job.
Yeah.
It's taken a little while longer than they thought, but they've actually done a good
But
job.
Matt, the big guy, he's pretty good at communicating. So he's telling me,
Yeah. Yeah, what you got?
Just trying to think, when was the agenda posted on the, because it was not, now, so it didn't show it on the website.
The agenda?
We don't do that. We don't usually put the agenda on the website. Do we? Did you put it on there?
Yes, on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't on, I mean, I got that other resident that also popped up. And I just brought it up.
But we don't usually, I mean, I
Wait,
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to play.
Yeah.
what else?
Well,
Well,
here's the thing. We can do that. We can put it on the website, but here's the thing. The people that we pay to do that, we have to send that over to them, and we have to pay to have this stuff put on there. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not saying I agree with that.
I'm not either.
I think we can post it on the door too. Yeah, we can, okay. Yeah. It's posted on the door too. I know.
And then,
how much is it? Oh, yeah. How much does it cost?
I have to pull up the amount. I mean, we get a pretty
It's a minimum charge when she does that stuff.
How much does it cost to put this on the website? Just curious.
Well, honestly, if we just call and ask her to do one thing, we're going to pay the maximum amount for like, an hour worth of work for one little piece of paper. So usually when we put stuff on the website, we get several things.
I understand how much is it just if you were to do that.
I don't know.
I'd have to pull it.
So it's probably not even having a website.
I'd have to put,
We have to have the website though, right? We have, that's how we got that. We have to have the website and put our records up there on the website. Like our minutes go on the website.
Well, to post it so the public can see it.
but you're right, Jason. I think it'd be nice if we had a website that was a little more user-friendly, that Becky could put,
It's just
you
one of
know.
those things that you do it.
Yeah,
Fine. If you don't do it, somebody's going to find out.
yeah, you're right there.
So good luck.
It ain't that much. I mean, when Laura puts those up, I think she charged like 15-minute increments or something, but.
She does, and I can give the amount, but, you know, honestly, I'd like to see us be able to do it ourselves. It's something else though that we're adding to the office. You know, how much are we gonna add to the office?
Yeah, but it ain't that much. All right, we'll see what we can do about that, Jeff.
Which one they did that redo for Carlisle, Island, or Singapore.
Yes.
Earlier, that water valve, right?
Well, they have a level to upgrade to it to go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Is that the one right there? Is
Yeah.
that right there in the
Yeah.
middle of the road?
There's actually several of those.
All the votes.
Right there in the middle of the road where they, like,
Everyone has that thing.
It's kind of on the north side.
you're going to have to give me left or right.
At the,
Yeah, okay, the north, right. The ditch is on the right.
Okay, yeah, I saw that today, or
If
yesterday.
it's new asphalt now,
there's actually several of them on Park Street, too. Yeah.
that's what they do, is they go in, grade the top level, hit the top, then bring it up to the front.
Right.
And the left, right, forward, or backwards?
Got anything else, Jeff? Jason?
Yeah. You guys are looking at possibly putting a security camera in basketball. Can I say something a little bit? Because over the last couple of years, and I know the police, they do a fantastic job, but the last couple of years, I witnessed a juvenile with a handgun, which in fact was verified by the police, and he was, that was a handgun. Had another instance where this was reported to me by reported children that thought I saw a handgun. It turned out to be plastic goods. But starting to get more and more activity with it. There's larger, great kids that go over there and use that. But we're getting some kids that aren't. And it needs a little bit more security when they can't be everywhere. It's got to be everywhere. And I think this would help the police in the long run to effectively do their job.
I'm on board with that, Ryan.
We went there.
Yes.
So we have a quote for the camera system. Livewire is just looking through the right of way to get power there. And if that's not cost effective, getting with somebody that lives in the vicinity to steal their power and their internet would be the next thing.
I think it'd be nice for us to have power there anyway, for the future, for the park. Another problem too, since you mentioned that, I was telling Brad if he could go over at least once a week and try to blow the rocks off. I think we have to think about paving around that and getting rid of these rocks.
They go up week. And then they'll go out and shoot those rocks. Help. Go back and forth, get them, and then throw them. Oh,
Yeah, the stone needs to go, for sure.
Maybe we could look at that along like with the shelter house we're trying to do. Maybe we could do just.
Turn that into concrete,
Get us
maybe.
some power.
Yeah. So, I mean, they get a lot of use. They're, I don't know what they are, but there's 30 kids over there. That's great because they need something to do. And it is
All right. We'll get a price on that. All right.
Security for what, but they still, the sound in this place.
It is.
Yeah, well, we adjusted them.
Kind of tell this here, I think it's got to do with security. I don't know, I'm not.
Yeah, I think it does a little bit too. It echoes in here real
We can
bad.
do a couple things, Jeff. We can have a company.
No, you do it, I mean, I'm just saying.
Well,
I know you guys don't.
You don't, but if we hardwire,
Yeah, I heard that.
You might look into those squares that you don't sound.
Soundboards for the acoustics, that might do it. Hang a few on each, yep.
You can get some of those around there.
that's a lot of it's wireless. It's probably wireless.
I think if you get some of those.
Acoustic panels.
Acoustic panel here, that's the name.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I get people on the,
Insulation,
yeah, I'm gonna get approved either one.
we're gonna need to get it insulated. I mean, you guys wanna approve it. We'll have to wait till we get the money to pay for it. Yeah. Long. Let's see that one, Brad. See whose quote that is. What was the name again? Also called Gibbons Insulation. They returned my call, but he never showed up. Yeah. This is what the drawing showed right here.
But then I realized one of the games, everybody.
You guys wanna make a motion to approve that?
I mean, we're gonna have to have it.
It's right. Yeah.
Just. Apparently, we're just very.
15,380, 398, 60. I mean, we won't be done until we get the loan from the bank anyway.
Yeah, whatever. That's a nice, it's like the whole world. It's hot.
Everything.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Send us a wood stove over there, and you put where
Yeah,
you
you
go.
don't need
They get a wood.
Put a wood stove over there, and you just keep it going all night.
You said they're not going to get it till we get
We
the.
won't be done if we get the loan from the bank.
And it's not winter time. And it's not winter time.
Yeah.
Well,
Just hold off until we get the software, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can go to the following.
Yeah, we do, we can still move. Right.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Okay.
All right, nobody got anything else? Meeting's adjourned. All right.
Everybody